Welcome. In this video, will Zbcn coin price make an upward turn? We will analyze it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and please watch to the end to understand. Remarkably, the chart clearly shows that a strong bull order block structure has formed at the current level of the price. The existence of this structure clearly shows that institutional and large-scale investors have actively evaluated this level more than once in the past, and the price has reacted upwards from this area. Such blocks are of great importance, especially if the price has repeatedly encountered upside reactions from these areas before. The likelihood of a similar situation occurring at the moment seems quite high. The concept of order block describes areas where the price changes direction, especially with fast and strong movements. These are usually the areas where big players make their trading decisions, and so the price usually reacts strongly when it hits such blocks. In the current situation, given that the price has turned upwards from this area several times before, the possibility of this level becoming attractive for buyers again is a very strong scenario. Also, one of the most important features of bullish order blocks is that the price slows down when it reaches them and then gains momentum to the upside. This is not only a technical level, but also an indication that the market psychologically recognizes this area as a support zone. The fact that the price is currently very close to or has touched this area presents an environment where traders may want to re-establish buy positions. Therefore, the current structure increases the possibility of an upward reaction. However, the fact that the price has returned strongly from this level several times before also suggests that this zone functions not only as a temporary support, but also as an important buying zone in the medium term. Every time the price approaches such blocks, institutional traders, algorithmic systems, and even manual traders step in and restructure their positions, ensuring stronger and more stable upside movements. Another factor that increases the effectiveness of bullish order blocks is volume data. If volume increases every time the price moves into this zone, this confirms the interest of the big players in the area and shows that the upward movement is based on more solid foundations. In the current situation, if there is an increase in volume as the price touches this level again, this makes the bullish possibility quite strong. Such situations offer high probability opportunities in technical analysis. On the other hand, the fact that a support structure has formed at this level and the price has bounced upward several times with strong reactions causes investors to codify this level in their minds as a safe haven. This psychological effect makes a significant contribution to the robustness of the technical structure. Because investor psychology is as important as price in the market, and many traders tend to reevaluate levels that have worked in the past. In the current situation, the same psychological cycle is likely to come into play again. In technical terms, the fact that the price has initiated an upward wave every time it has come into this bullish order block area suggests that the liquidity here has been seriously activated in the direction of buyers. This could be not only a short-term support but potentially the starting point of a new uptrend. Especially if the price consolidates here and then makes an upside breakout with a strong candle, this could also be considered as a buy confirmation signal. As a result, the bullish order block at this level is quite strong, both technically and psychologically. Upward reactions from this area in the past have proven that this is a support zone that is respected by investors. If the price tests this level again and faces a similar buying reaction, this could be the start of a new bullish move. But we can't decide the analysis only with the order block. Let's look at other metrics. Stay tuned. The descending channel structure, which is clearly defined in the chart, shows that price movements are currently taking shape in a very characteristic formation. Such structures are considered classic price formations that are highly valued in technical analysis and often present important buying and selling opportunities for both short-term investors and medium-term strategists. While descending channels fundamentally indicate that prices are moving downward over a specific time period, this does not necessarily mean that the downward trend will continue indefinitely. On the contrary, such structures often function as accumulation zones, and when the lower band of the channel is touched, there is a likelihood of an upward reaction. Currently, the price is seen to be quite close to the lower band of this descending channel structure. These levels may be areas where the price has previously ended its downward movement and bounced upward. In technical analysis, channel formations are used not only to determine the direction, but also to identify potential reaction zones. Therefore, looking at the price's current position, it is highly likely and technically a strong scenario that the price will react and move upward after approaching the lower band of the channel. Additionally, the behavior patterns exhibited by the price in such channels are also a reflection of investor psychology. Generally, investors prefer to take long positions when the price approaches the lower band of the channel and short positions when it approaches the upper band. This cyclical behavior enhances the technical reliability of channel structures. The fact that the price has touched the lower band or is very close to this level creates an extremely favorable environment for buyers to enter the market. If upward reactions were observed in previous lower band contacts, this contributes to strengthening the positive scenario. Another important factor is that movements within a descending channel often present opportunities for upward movements within a downward trend. In other words, even if the primary trend appears to be downward, contacts with the lower band of the channel can result in strong upward rallies in the short term. Therefore, it is crucial for investors to closely monitor price actions at these levels and evaluate buying opportunities. The lower bands of the channel offer potentially low-risk, high-reward areas for opening positions. If the price reacts upward from here, the middle band of the channel could be targeted initially. The middle band typically functions as a dynamic level that acts as both support and resistance. This level also represents the average price behavior within the channel and often determines the direction of the price. When the price moves toward the middle band, it indicates that momentum is recovering and buyers are gaining strength. If the middle band is broken, the way may be paved for an upward movement toward the upper band. Additionally, analyzing this descending channel in larger time frames can be beneficial. For example, the validity of the channel structure and how consistently the price moves within it can be observed on 4-hour or daily charts. If the channel is seen to be functioning reliably over longer time frames, the likelihood of an upward breakout from the lower band becomes much stronger. This provides investors with greater confidence and establishes a clear foundation for upward strategies. Finally, the price moving within this channel structure may also be part of a broader technical structure. For example, this channel may function as a correction structure and prepare the ground for the resumption of the main upward trend. Such scenarios emerge when looking at the bigger picture and enable the investor to take more strategic positions. If the price bounces off the lower band of the channel, reaches the middle band, and then breaks upward, this indicates a reversal of the trend and signals the start of a new upward trend. The MACD indicator is an extremely valuable indicator frequently used in technical analysis that provides investors with information about trend direction, momentum, and potential reversal levels. In the current chart analysis, it is noteworthy that the MACD indicator has crossed above the signal line in the lower region. Such a crossover is a significant development that investors typically interpret as a positive signal, indicating the emergence of upward momentum in the market. This upward contact between the MACD line and the signal line may indicate that buying pressure is gaining strength in the market. Such crossovers occurring in lower regions carry extra significance, as they typically indicate that declines are coming to an end and a new upward trend is approaching. Crossovers of this nature occurring in oversold regions or near support levels can create important opportunities for both short-term and medium-term investors. Currently, the positive trend between the MACD line and the signal line is noteworthy. The convergence between these lines and the subsequent upward divergence may suggest that the market is beginning to gain upward momentum. We should monitor MACD crossovers. Yes, friends, I hope you liked the video. If you subscribe to my channel and like the video, more videos will be coming. Be careful in your investments, analyze the risks correctly, and always take strategic steps. I will be with you with different analyses, investment opportunities, and technical information in my videos. I wish you all a lot of profit. See you soon.